Lately, Pretzel Rocks has been tough for me to control. I fight the little slider thingy. Welcome afloat. How is your day? You've not been to Satisfactory, I see, hey? It's a fun game. It's a fun game. Especially if what you enjoy in some games is inventory. I've played a bunch of games where we'd literally have what you call admin days. Days where you're checking out all of the legendary things you have, making sure, you know, you sort through all of the things that are just materials, stuff from last expansion you don't need to worry about. So I always enjoy when games have good inventory management, and so Satisfactory is a game of the best inventory management. So it's pretty fun. I like it. And I've been playing it enough off stream, but not too much. So today, for example, I played none because I wanted to rock this goodness on stream. We played it once before. I think the volumes are set. Should be okay. We might listen to Pretzel Rocks instead of the background music, but we'll put the background music on in game for a bit. But today was a pretty good day. Today was pretty okay. It was not too bad. My wife and I were both a little tired. We've got a 3-year-old. 3-year-olds don't let you relax. Like literally, like I have to teach my boy not to touch my face while I'm sleeping. Anyway, so he let me nap for quite a bit. It was kind of nice. My wife got the nap for a little bit, so I kind of thought we'd summon Gilded. You get to see some of my progress, and then be like facepalm when you see the way that I've progressed. I hope you're impressed. Gilded has played like 500 hours of this game, so we're gonna get judged, but they're polite about it, right? right? Look at that cackle pug. That's amazing. So yeah. So today was pretty fun. Today was pretty great. Today was an alright day. We got to do a lot of fun things. So I played some Everspace. That's a nice game. That's a fun little cool background title as well. I like it. It's good to just pick up. It's also pausable. Hopefully I will get surprised positively. Gilded, to your knowledge, in solo mode, can you pause? I can't seem to bring up the console. Tilde doesn't bring up console, and I heard you can do console pause. Do you know? Because that's one of the few things that that Satisfactory does not bring, is that I cannot pause my game. So there's a few things I can do. You know, being in your base is kind of fine, but sometimes. Well, I have a 3-year-old, so there's often a need to pause. Like, so for example, when you're out in the world and there's dangerous things, I can't just pause, stand there in the world, right? So there's been a couple of times that I've like, so I quickly save my game and exit. As a dad, you have to be a little more emergent than that. So to be honest, I choose my background titles, the games that I'll play like during the day sometimes or whatever, based on how well they're able to pause. Okay, we're launching the game. I don't know if it's going to be loud. We've played this on stream once before, so it should be okay. It should look all right. Also, I think Satisfactory takes a bit of time to load, but then it's fine once it's loaded. I find games that do that, games that take a decent amount of time to get their load on, are usually fairly stable. There. Logo is up. I also love the early access info. They're all like, hey, by the way, we're new. We're new. So we'll see how loud this is. We might need to alter some volume. Well, welcome to my factory, everybody. Welcome to my factory. We're gonna go check out the things. I have 2 remote locations. I'm stupid proud that I have 2 remote locations. And they service their needs very, very well. I'm in the process of kind of organizing stuff, but I don't think we'll do too much of that on stream. But I have a need to swing an entire arm of a factory backwards. I have to like turn it 180 it the other way. So I move Have I moved my hub? Oh, I even get to be surprised. I know I planned for it, but I can't remember if I moved my hub. But we're gonna move my hub. Oh yeah, I did too, didn't I? I did. I did too. My hub used to sit right here, but this line right here, this one that U-shapes around, needs to go the other way. This is my conveyor belt. Not like you don't have hundreds of these. So my hub used to sit here, but now it's over there on the other side. It's also nighttime. It's a little harder to show things off in the nighttime. But, let's see. So, this is my factory, everybody. There's a giant present floating in. I've still not dealt at all with the Christmas event. I've not opened a box. Not a single one. There's already too much going on. It's like way too much going on. But to show off kind of what it is, this is the world. There's things that are alien and strange. There's giant cliffs that are tough to climb. Grassy bits. These used to be covered in plants, right? But these are the plants. And you can gather them for leaves because you need to burn leaves for power. This here is what an unpowered limestone miner looks like. And so all of this turns limestone into concrete. You can see this is a bit of a factory down here on its own. Yeah, right there. Gonna end in a couple of days, so don't bother anymore. Sorry, which is gonna end? Oh, like the Christmas stuff? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so this guy right here, he just mines. Limestone comes down the conveyor. This guy here is I always get the names of the machines wrong. What are you called? You're under production. You are a constructor. Turns it into concrete, which this just gets stored. Christmas event. Indeed, yeah. Well, and like everything will be unwreathed, I hope. This is the power machine. This is the biomass burner. So it's really cool. There's just a little shredder and cute little leaves fall into it, and it powers like this, essentially. Now it's connected to the main sets of rigs and stuff as well. Oh, no, I guess it's just connected to this guy. But all of this together produces my concrete. This is my concrete farm. And this sits on top of limestone, which I can come in here and I can just, you know. My hub milestones? Oh, alright. This is where I need to wrap things around because these are rotors. And those are created from rods and screws. And screws are made from rods. So you had to split those way over here so that rods go into here to be screws and rods are here, which come off of all of this, come off of iron, come off of, where is it? That's right. This is the miner for iron, but we needed iron over this way as well because we smacked that with some coal, which the coal is dropped off from a truck. I'm very proud of my truck. You can actually see the little icon at the top is moving. And then this all turns into, oh, don't clip, into steel. Which is way up top, I guess. Can we go up to the top? Here we go. No? Oh no, I guess it's only in the second one, the third one? Where do we, well? Where'd all my steel go? Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, that's right. This all gets turned from steel. Never mind. This has already been converted into, beams and steel bars, rods, tubes, doohickeys. Need to know what I've unlocked so you know what we can talk about. Well, this monstrosity, but we did that on stream. Okay, so let's head to... There we go. So, hub. Oh, I haven't been here since I moved it. Yeah, I'm on tier 4, and I've only done the improved melee because I really wanted the smacky stick. So when you start the game, you literally only have the tip of this thing. It looks like a robot arm that you punch things with. It is crazy. It's like a... So imagine if somebody gave you a taser, but the taser is the size of a thermos and you have to use it one-handed. But then they're like, but later you can graft it to a Louisville slugger. And I'm like, this is way better. And it kind of works like a vibro knife. So it's, you know, it's got a stun on it. The whole thing is nice. And the where I am on this is on this place. Delivery 2 project for framework, if that helps. Boom. Also, thanks for the slide jump. Every game like this seems to have a fast move, and it's great. I haven't started coal power just yet. I have a water plant right here. That's from... Thankfully, I had water that was really close. Like, literally really friggin' close. So that was nice. But my coal is all the way up there for now, and I used it exclusively for steel. So I need to... I haven't even researched coal power. I don't know. Way off to the side there. I haven't even like looked into what that takes. Basically, as soon as I built the station way out there, I started piping the coal back this way and started making steel. I've been doing that kind of ever since. So, other thing, Birch, do you drive this thing backwards too? Because, like, it is an absolute perfectly fine machine to drive backwards. You can drive this thing anywhere if you want backwards, but the moment you try to drive this thing forwards, it's an abysmal slidey machine. Like, I cannot pilot this thing at all to go... It's nothing but absolute spinouts, but if you pilot this thing backwards and just learn to reverse your controls... What up, Parker? Tell me you drive this thing backwards too. Yeah, if you're not on Foundations, but I drive this thing everywhere. I drive this thing all over the place. It's fantastic. Because you can pick it up and stuff it in your pocket. I mean, you can do that to the trucks anyway, but still. But I have clear-cutted. Like, this used to be shaggy. Oh, hi. I got my controls mixed up again. Yeah. Like, honestly, I did not know that this game had this much wilderness because I saw Gilded's farm with Adoris first. This place is covered. I didn't get this thing yet. I'm still working on infrastructure in your huge teardown last night. I can believe it, Parker. I can believe it. I've lucked out. I haven't had to rebuild too much just yet. You can use it to drop down high cliffs too. This thing? Because, like, you'll survive it. That's kind of dope. And you use tubes now. Wow. So what do you do with the giant testicle with the chicken face? Don't actually, but I mean, like, seriously, those things. Hi, Popper. What's going on, you? Oh, hold on. Wait, this way? Oh yeah, it is this way, isn't it? I got a little lost. Anyway, I love the music in this game. I love the atmosphere. The sorting is fantastic. You don't take any damage inside? That is amazing. Whoa, hold on. I'm naturally dyslexic, so I can use it to my advantage sometimes when I need to reverse things like steering. And then these guys don't pay attention to you at all either. They're like, you're not even here. Aye, those guys are absolute doorknobs if you're not inside a candy cane vehicle. Anyway, great for exploring. Sucks when you have to get out of the thing. Oh, we're not going that way. Hold on. Also, it has nitro to go forward, so I have to tap the button very, very slowly. I'm getting my controls mixed up again here. There we go. I'm probably going to get run over by my truck is what's going to happen. Whoa, whoa, hi. We're spinning out. Okay, he's at the station? Okay, no worries. And we're having a nap. Oh, crap. Are we going to get beat up? Get in there. Get in there. I don't want to get beat up. There's lots of things out here I've just not dealt with. Woo, like him. There we go. Poggers. So this is cool. And there's the tractor. I came out here to make sure that it's fueled because it doesn't have coal power here yet. We need to get the coal power going so that I never have to come back here again. So this... Oh, we are going to get run over by that guy. He goes forward. I think. It would make sense. Yeah, this thing has like a jackrabbit start. It should actually kick up. He does go, right? Open workbench, pick up. Good stuff. Oh, so this guy doesn't have power. Okay. I kind of thought that might be the case. Yeah. Okay, no worries. Wally! Anyway, there he goes. Doing his thing. So that tiny... I was gonna ask, I wonder if Parker's gonna get to explain that. That's cute. What are you calling me right now? Do I have to look that up? I don't know this Gen Z nonsense. Also, Arthur. Oh, and I want to say Gandalf. I keep thinking it's a G. I'll never remember your cat's names. Merlin. I don't know why. Nice. Yeah, right? It's a good cat name. So this is going to be a biofuel farm. Because I mean, like, look at it out here. Look at all these trees. So if I was gonna spend any amount of time out here instead of just riding out this way and refueling it myself, I was gonna make sure that this thing had solid biofuel being stored. But it's done nothing of the sort just yet. Woo! But I got my like high-speed zippers. Those are nice. My clown car. All right, let's surf home. Personal question granted. Go for it. Have you bought the coffee cup? Which the coffee cup? I have the chai cup beside me. Oh, from the store. With tickets from the store, the coffee cup. I have not bought the coffee cup. I was curious how, when you would use it. My truck auto frackin' drives up this. And down, but up this. Anyway. I will not be surprised if we don't survive. Because, like, this thing has some janky-ass physics. But there's also those two doorknobs at the top here who you're trying to avoid. And who will naturally avoid me if I'm just in a candy cane colored vehicle. Of sorts. Yeah, these guys. These wonderful ones. You bought it? It's amazing? Okay. I might have to do the same. Call those dudes at the top the gatekeepers! I love it. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. And way less vulgar than the names I called them. Over there is Caterium Station. Can we get there from here? Oh, frig! Wally! Woo! But Murder Walrus has entered the chat. I was gonna call it 3D Satisfactory today. Maybe that's third stream title. I want to show off Caterium Station just because it's hilarious. So these look like really skinny fire elephants. From a distance, they look like they should have a trunk. They do not, so it's freaky. Welcome, welcome. I also lose the way into Caterium Station a lot. Is it Caterium? Am I saying that right? Caterium? Caterium. I'm not sure how some of these things are pronounced. If it's not said to me, I might say it wrong. Maybe it's this way? No, it's down here. They're like in similar places. It's not real materials to say it like you want. Yeah, you can't really mispronounce something that was made up fairly recently. Is it down here? Yeah, it's over where that walking scrotum is. Yeah, there's other truck. Wally 2. Yeah, if I'm following it, I have the nodes turned on because I wanted to be able to go there twice. Coming home from this place was a bit whack. So this place is a bit different. And I'll do the rest of this up on foot. Oh, so Walrus, not only is this thing, I think, rear wheel drive, but when you drive forward, it's super fast versus when you drive backwards. And so when you drive on grass, you literally spin out on like every turn. If you drive it on grass, it's just like I'll try to even drive kind of slowly. But like, yeah, there's no nice way. So if you just, you know, have dyslexia like I do, and you drive backwards, you can drive across the country and have no issue. I figured that out a while ago. I got so super comfortable with it. So yeah, we'll leave my little clown car right there. It makes the clown car so much better. So this is the fuel box for the truck station, so that the trucks can stay powered. This is the Caterium thing. Oh, and I didn't know a better way to get there. So I, you know, just built me a bridge. Up we go. And all of that truck station is down there because this is the whole island. If I stand here, that's the whole island. That's the whole thing. So I couldn't figure out where to get my truck to park because like you're actually kind of limited by certain things. One, this is the mine and it's long shaped. So you have to fit them like what do they look like? Here. So you have to be able to fit that somewhere. And then the blue door is the out. And the little ball thingy in the middle has to go over the thing, right? So, what is that present in the river? Oh, like what, this? When I was doing that? Can we mine up some river? No, actually. We could mine up some water. Maybe? Can we extract some water in there? Oh, you mean like maybe that thing? Next to the waterfall. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, the presents. I'm hoping the Christmas of... Oh, jeebus. I'm hoping the Christmas event ends soon. It adds a giant what the factor I've not even a little bit dealt with. So essentially, once you've built that, it has to go and do its thing. So, you know, the ore goes into here, gets smelted, gets flipped around, put into the boxes ship the nonsense out. In the event that something happens where my box can't, my truck doesn't come to pick up the Caterium ore, but it stays powered, these 6 boxes will literally just fill up with the ore, as well as this entire conveyor belt, and then the truck stop itself. So I need to come out here and fill this thing up with fuel every once in a while. Just to make sure. And then sometimes I get the path wrong, so we come up this way instead. So on the 18th, we finally don't have to deal with presents everywhere. They're huge, right? And they land right in the middle of your base, so I've got a good chance of finding one right in the middle of it when we head back. Woo! Also, this does not bode well for my heights. My massive fear of heights. This game gives me sweaty hands a lot. So this thing is stupid awesome. It comes with does it actually have a proper workbench inside? Oh no, I guess it's not. This guy doesn't have a real workbench? It says workbench. The truck has a real proper workbench inside where you can build things. But it's got inventory. I can hold one thing. So yeah, and then this is, I love this here. This guy's gonna drive on up. Boom. Load up. It's kind of amazing. He doesn't have much to load up, I don't think. Yeah, 4 things. So this has been a slow going mine, I think. This is like the newest property. And so, homeward bound, and we'll take the ridiculous path. Hopefully. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that guy knows where he's going. We're gonna follow the chevrons. And the health food that you find, the berries and nuts and stuff that help you get your health back up. I kind of stopped picking them because I've got tons now that I know the true way. You gotta ride the Candy King clown car. There used to be mobs in here. I think I stopped and took them all out. Oh, and the kookaburras, magpies, if you will. Yeah, the clown car is pretty lit. I do recommend, if you're gonna take it out in the world, learn to drive it backwards. I'm holding S right now. I'm holding S, tapping A and D very lightly just to get, like, you know, nice turns going. And you can travel everywhere. And as Birch said, you don't take personal damage inside it, so. Right? Look at her go. And then there's Wally. Now it's a short run, so that bloke is picking up like half stacks for every single run. That's a little bit much, but that all comes to this little place. I love the little jump it just did. And this is what turns Caterium ore into quick wire, I think they call it. And that's used for stuff. Gotta use it for stuff. So at this point, we legit need to take all of this and move it all to here. Because we need to split it with this stuff. So that these rotors are pairing with something we make farther far. How high would you jump if you were going forwards instead of backwards? Oh, the, like, in the clown car? Oh. Well, now we have to find out. It goes, like, a lot faster forwards, right? So let's see if I can at least even just line up. Nice. Hold on. Don't go way off like that. The ground's not exactly even, so give me a minute. Nice. So you can actually see the tire marks. They were like to here. So like, you know, 2 whole squares. You could possibly make a course. You could possibly make a course. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, Wally's here. Let's move. You can also do cool things like that because, I don't know, the wheels are sticky. It's crazy. If you go foundations and maybe you rock a 2 and then go rock a 5 right there and then maybe put on top of this a 4. Right? Now you'd want a little bit of a longer start than this. Alright? And we went right through the walking testicle. This is great. Actually, yeah, I have... Whoa, hi. Yeah, because see, like, you could Tony Hawk this. You could totally Tony Hawk this. Have you ever accidentally just, like, whoopsed your space elevator into your gun? Uh-oh. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Anyway, stupid excited that I just unlocked the Power Pole MK2. I have faster conveyor belts, but I haven't had too much of a need to use them. I guess the Caterium side could absolutely love to have them. I've only really used a couple of the new Power Poles. It's a frog with deer legs. So, I'm going to point out, only because you can get really close to them and it's funny, that they have... Is it better if I'm up here, maybe? Can I get up here? Oh, don't turn your back to me. They have like an eagle face. Like an actual bird, like eagle-like face. Like a beak and everything. Tiny, 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 tiny head. Yeah, getting the color gun was awesome. Although, when you rebuild something... Because like, orange and green for the belts and everything. But when you rebuild something, it changes the color back to default orange. They are bouncy if you get on top. Whoa, birch. That's kind of amazing. I think I love every second of that. Well, so in the color gun, it looks green, and then it comes out kind of this like, is that actually baby puke? I'm pretty sure that's baby puke. So I kept it. It's fantastic. It goes all the way out to my copper. And then I had blue out here, but I had to move a handful of things. You can see that. Was it out here that I did blue? No, wait. Oh no, it's out there that I did blue. And then there's the real green. That's when I broke out the mint. Keeping all those things beans, but keep calling them beans, but testicle. Yeah, okay. So there you go. New name. See, with my son, we just call him the big guy. Because, you know. I also keep moving my workshop. I keep just building a new workshop whenever I need one. So for the most part, this place is just kind of amazing. It's too fun. I love the spot. I love the hemp factory I have. Oh shit, that's still going. Holy. So yeah, biofuel out the wazoo. And I kind of just show up and grab it all and then go power all of the machines and then go from there. I suppose once you get coal power, everything gets a little more stable on your grid. You're not running around stuffing sawdust logs into everything. And I got rid of that guy, right? I don't need this many machines, but just in case. I don't already use those ones. And there's a missing one down this end. Okay, good stuff. And I want to move these ones. Uh-oh. These guys are too much power? Really? All the way too much power? Oh, geez. They're like at almost full capacity. Let's... Are you not part of this grid? Bro. Alright, well that's how you screw stuff up. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw Walrus say, "Hey Parker, I have a question," and then he asked me a question, so I was just curious if maybe he thought I was Parker. He was like, "Hey Parker, I have a question," and then he asked the question, but he was just telling you that he had a question. I interpret stuff weird. I'm a very much say yes kind of a personality. This was the weirdest thing to try to figure out. That I wanted... So rods turn into screws, but I wanted a box of rods and screws, and then I wanted the rods and screws to go into here to become rotors. So I made a very Dr. Seuss looking friggin' thing, and likely, mathematically, this is a bit whack. My layout is so clean. If you saw my factory, you'd puke. I don't have proper OCD, but my ADD is very well managed by the fact that I'm a pattern seeker, and I very much love, I love lining things up. It just, because my mind is a disorganized mess, I find organization in any capacity that's already done for me, very lit. So, 4 screw constructors feeding your assemblers, I totally feel that. Like, it's huge. Because, like, I also have a screw maker on this side, too, right? I could be possibly using just one of these to feed it all around, but I thought maybe that's not enough. Because I need rods and screws over here on their own, so I needed... As it is, the rods just sit here. I show up like this every once in a while. I grab a section of screws out of here, and I feed it manually to the machine. I don't ever have to do that to the rods. They're always at full. So. But I don't need those superfluously anywhere else. It's awesome. So, this line kind of goes askew. I want it to come straight out, and then we're going to rock that assembler down this way so that all of the things essentially that are going into this box are down by my rotors. What we're going to be doing, we need to make smart plating, and although to be fair, I actually need these guys at this end for there. So this right here is where reinforced iron plates come out and split off to go into this box. So I actually could just take this arm and swing it up around here instead. And then that way, all of the plates get shunted that way. All of the frames stay on this end. You gotta keep them separated. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's moving a lot less things. That's moving a lot less things. You have like 4 containers full of screws, plates, and rods. Wondering if I just leave them alone now, feed them into more assemblers. You know what you do? I'll show you what you do. So right now, I actually stopped building these for a while because I needed my rods and screws to build up. And then I've got my things of rotors. These guys just kind of, but if you've got them, if they're full, if they're absolutely full, you do this. and you let these guys all fill up, and then you grab whole stacks of these and you feed them into this machine, because you have so many it don't matter, and then you get your coupons. So like right now my iron production is too useful. My copper production, bollocks to it. I might as well just connect a pipe right to this thing. Like at this point I don't use it with nearly as much. I do, but I use 5-fold iron. So I kinda don't have double stacked iron anything yet. But my coal is triple stacked, my Caterium is getting that way. So yeah, I guess if we just leave, almost want to pudge all of these guys in though, just like punt them all over one line, but that's so, you know, like line those guys right up on the sides, squish everybody in, everybody, you know, hug up. Because as it is, if I want to run a line down here, I guess it doesn't encroach too much. We can run down here. Right. If I don't do it this way, I won't remember the connections that they came from. And then that one is way over there. Okay. Oh, I can't do it through that. There we go. So this actually isn't needed anymore at all. And that might as well just go straight there. We might even just shimmy this guy straight up. However, this side. Can I do that one less? Let's see here. I can't remember. Oh, don't. Nothing. Yeet. Oh, damn. Alright, we're moving a little fast. This was an assembler? Shite. Who are we encroaching on? No, but this is where it goes. My heart will go on flute version. Oh. Oh, no, it's the Rabbit in the Moon rave version. Starts to play. Jeebas. And who am I encroaching on? This is where it went, I promise. Was it, no, wait, was it an assembler? Yeah, it was totally an assembler. Wasn't it an assembler? It's the only thing that has 2 ports. Alright, let's get rid of everything. Oh, jeez. Try this again. And then you gotta line it up with this guy. Sometimes you get the jog lines that say good, sometimes you don't. That's way not good. There. There? Right? Jeez. Is that the way that it goes? And I have to tell it what it's doing. What were you making? You are made with... Yeah, you are making modular frames. You can have those. You can have those. Now you need power. Try not to yeet the thing into space a second time. Jeebas. And now whatever color scheme it may have had, totally fracked that. I should maybe put these two grids together. What do we got here? Yeah, this is the one that's really close. So if I do that, welcome to the giant power grid now. Recorder version, oh man. Ooh. Those things are amazing. Those things are amazing. My brother, who's like kind of a prodigy of music and can play hundreds of instruments and he understands the feel of an instrument, blah blah blah, suggests that having a recorder was brilliant because the simplicity of it was just perfect. But they're also hilarious. Okay, so you frig. Yeet this thing into space instead. Alright, let's... What I wanted to know was if I could just stick it out that far and get it to go out here. No laughing at stick it out that far. Come on. It's a family-friendly stream. Because I don't like the angles, you know? Recorders are great, especially when they are poorly played. Oh, I love that. I guess we walk on the inside. There we go. We'll walk on this side. We can like do the zippy under. I absolutely love when you do the zippy under, but you get stuck, and so you just have to butt wiggle your way under this whole thing as you get like, you know, shimmy. Because like, you clearly see his boots here, so if he gets stuck, it's not like he gets to like suddenly go onto his belly and go like prone. See, this bothers me, the way that it's like slightly squigged right there. That drives me mental. But there used to be all kinds of stuff here and I didn't notice it. And now I'm all like, don't move it yet. So honestly, this needs to truck all the way to there. I moved my entire hub for that. So rotors need to be... How much of this can I... Okay, rotors need to be split off just here. Where are they? You are here. Good stuff. What are you doing? That looked like it was lined up. Oh, man. Lined up. Splitter. There, that's lined up. Boosh. Oh, this is not lined up. There we go. No? Oh, it encroaches there. Jeez. This game is just, it's so neat. It's so very well done. Can I think we literally need to go, like, to here to get it in there. There we go. And out they come. And so, we can maybe put a storage box. I don't know. I'm trying to make best use of my storage boxes where possible. Because, like, I don't know what to do with these. So, you know, they go this way. Oh! Alright. Screw you, I don't like this. Conveyor belt. I don't wanna. We'll see. It didn't get squishy anywhere along, so we'll see. Okay, now that I can breathe again from laughing so hard, Edge, no sticking it out that far on stream. I was wondering, you've been kind of quiet. So those are the storage ones. Those are the ones that when they're like, you need 50 rotors, I can come over here and grab 50 rotors. Good times. Not that, like, that's one of my oldest productions, and that's how many rotors I have. So like, what? They take a little much. I kind of was thinking that once this is full, once these are full, that the other ones, like that all of the production goes into here, but we still wait forever on screws. They still wait forever on screws. Don't you hate when you have to wait? Murder Walrus, what's the longest you've ever had to wait on screws? Seriously, this game is amazing. This game is amazing. This one time I had to wait. So yeah. Did I? Okay, we did that guy. That's nice. So this one, I'll pipe that nonsense back this way for, let's see. Do I have the makings of an assembler? No, but we do know that it takes 8 of these. Wait, that was only 7. What are you doing to me? Where's the rest of them? I need 1. Just 1. So I guess what we need is to take... Oh, we need to put all of our biofuel back. Let's just take this for now. Hold on. Assembler. Missing rotors, jeeps. Oosh. 4 rotors it said. 4 rotors is good. The split could have used an ability to type in a number. Because when you've got 500 screws and you only need 1, you're only looking for 1 screw, and you do not need the 500 screws that you've been offered today. So seriously, what's the most number of screws you've been offered today? Okay, let's just put that right there for a sec. I have a hard time picturing what I'm after, but we need... Okay, we need this guy to be able to come down and around here. Is that straight enough? I can't tell if that goes along or not. Does that go along there? I think it does. We're on a wickedly fun angle, but whatever. It's fine by me. So then this guy needs to go around. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. I only know that I need more screws. Yeah, that's on a weird, funky angle. Oh, I don't like that at all. Bye. But, on the plus side, we can probably just run you straight down here. And you're gonna look perfect. Whoosh! So in you go that way. That's awesome. You get to make my smart plates. Cool beans. Yeah, these guys. That angle. I know, right? Well, like, and this one's the one that's way off. This one right here is the one that... Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Everything, all the buildings snap to the platform, but the, yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. This. Me. Like, it doesn't do too bad. I think we go just here. Right, and then rotors will show up on that side. And then this little bastard, pop them out over here. Everything is on a grid in Factorio, yeah. Like, I picture, is Factorio very similar to like SimCity 1? Where it's very much just like large pixels with graphical pixels inside them. Just locked out. And so storage. And when we can afford this. We'll just take the stack, that's good enough. Okay. And I'm all out of ass. What is going on, Akai? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sir. How are the things? Dude. Hey, it's already made. I'm kidding, it didn't make 3. I put those in here. Kai! And then you come around to the back. And you put a... Heyo. Where is it? The conveyor lift. And if you think this is going to be hugely profitable, you put another set of boxes beside it, and it's pretty cool. But as it stands, I have to come here and look at the top box for the things. So if you want to always look at the bottom box instead of always looking at the top box, you got to reverse all this nonsense. But it's good. We are now making smart plates. I'll show you what we got to do. We are going over to the gigantic space needle. You cannot see the top of that because it goes to space. We need 5 friggin' hundred of those. And also, we need 500 of these and 100 of those. And I've never even made the other 2. So that is kind of over the top. Whoa, coming out swinging, Kai. Welcome, buddy. How's it going? Play nice. Play nice. You're just a pleb here, by the way. Just letting you know. Nobody special or some shit. Welcome. We're gonna yeet you off the top of the space needle if you can't be nice. See, and like, look, the presents. They just sit on top of your nonsense, you know? No, I appreciate events in games. Gotta throw Handa. And the grub as well, the sad ass grub. Dude, thanks so much for the bit slap. And welcome again. So yeah, well, we're doing the thing. This is good stuff. Everything is good on power. 180 Jeebus. And I've got ones of these that aren't even in use just yet. As far as researchy goes, I think we're good on a bunch of things. I don't yet know how to make plastic. So that right there is a bit of a conundrum. No spoilers in the chat. That one I don't know how to make. I think I can make the super splitter there. Let's cheat. Let's cheat. Oh no, I can make these AI limiters. I don't have the. What do they make? What do they take? So they take quick wire. That's that stuff, and they take the things going in here. Where is it? These guys together. So I need to do a little bit of a goodness right here.
I can't fit war for real tonight because I'm budgeting until I get a job, but I can't let Kai win. Meant for that to be 200.
I absolutely love my robot voice calling out your nonsense in great ways, Parker. Thank you so much for playing Topper once again. You guys and your playing Topper. Oh, it didn't say the Parker Yuck? Oh, the other day it did in like the subscription side. I'm so sorry, man. I like it when they call out the emotes. Thank you once more for continued topping. Jeebas, you kids. Okay, and let's put foundations all across. Yeah, boys. Let's just put them right friggin' there. Every once in a while, the snap doesn't snap. It's a tie. Nobody likes ties. Just kidding, I love ties. I wear PJs, but I don't mind dressing up. Okay, and I have to maybe go get more concrete for this. Yeah, hold on. This is really all I use my concrete for. No, except the tie. It's fantastic when you guys can meet in a truce, if you will. Have I? Oh, right. This is what, if you want to always look in the bottom box, it produces and it goes up to the top box, and then this thing pushes everything down to the bottom. So that's best dope. Do I have? I'm gonna say it, and I'm saying this for Murder Walrus. Do I have wood? Oh, I only have one wood. There's no point in converting all that over, that's okay. Alright, biofuel has been processed for now. Let's see. We need to put in some rampy goodness here. There we go. And I think this one wants to be just the 2 ramp. The hotbar is really, really good. The way that when I go in here and I mouse over one of them, I can hit 4 and it changes it on the hotbar, or I can change. Oh, that was supposed to be conveyor belts. Under 3. But yeah, I can quick change these and it's really nice. Aw, dude, what is under the desk, right? Nobody knows. Okay, 4. But yeah, they did a really good job, I think, on that. Yeah, anything with a hotbar. Games with hotbars are so nice. Looking for the hotbar, baby, baby. I'll probably put nicer cosmetics down here. It's good, and I like how quickly you can build on the how quickly the build is when you're just looking to make things really, really quickly. Like as soon as it starts building it, it's made. You can walk out of it. It's really nice. Abandoned my little car there. I wonder if he's been trashed by Wally a few times. There, that's looking nice. We need to build a little station over here that takes the quick wire and the copper sheet. Yeah, there we go. I gotta take my sheet and it needs to come all the way down here. So I don't know what my best, because it's got to come out of the top of this one, I guess. Or we could always do the reversey, and then we can take that around the bottom. Hands up if you like taking it around the bottom. This game. Can't put a pole in there. Spend so much time looking for where you can put a pole. Stuff one in there if I wanted to, but Mostly, I need to get rid of... a few of these, actually. This is definitely the sex pun game. This is the sex pun game. Okay, well, 12 smart plates. We need 500. See you next week. But also, I've got things coming from one side and the other side. Like I've got things I've got things coming from both sides. And I don't know how to, like, logistically. I suppose we don't need to double box this stuff. And we're just going to be feeding it right on in to where the quick wire goes. This is just coal? Yeah, it is. I don't really, I guess I'll do it, but I don't really want to just drag an entire conveyor belt just over here. Just to do that. So this is what I do in the game. I run back and forth to visualize it. So that I can picture. Because, like, do I put the assembler here? And then, well, not here, I guess it would go here. Run this into one side. And then run a conveyor belt all the way up and then over to here. And then it spits out the goods here. Or does the assembler go down in this area and I run this all the way down? Now, I think I run that all the way down here. I think that's going to look a little bit nicer. Like, it's tough. Ooh, dude. Kai went and got his wallet and fished out.
Not a tie.
Kai, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I'm gonna quick my wires. Dudes, your bit slaps are fantastic. Your wars. I appreciate y'all. Need to put another assembler somewhere. Don't have the materials for it, but, like, I don't know, frick, here? I'm not just sure where's best. And I actually need all of the plates from in here to come with me. Because we now pipe those into this machine. Do we not store them anywhere now, though? Oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. If we don't store these at all, they just go into here and become, don't they? We'll have to figure that out, because we definitely need to store some of those. You need the reinforced iron plates for all sorts of things. This is the puzzle aspect of the game. Yeah. I need to like up the production of these things huge. I need to be like double producing those guys. When do you get the next level assembler? Because I wouldn't put one in on the screw side of things, but I would absolutely up the amount this thing produces. I guess. Gilded, are you still here? Power shards, are they a permanent thing, or do they burn out? I am curious. Because that side of it doesn't produce nearly as fast, I don't think, as the other. Okay. So now I just have a boat ton of these things, and I don't know. I need them to go in. I need them to produce. But I don't want to just carry a ton of them around with me. We'll go put them back in their pretend home for now. See what happens. We'll go make our new assembler. I kind of thought this was going to happen because you need, like, so your iron plates are what are used to make, you know, reinforced iron plates. But you're going to need to be mass producing iron plates. No, don't Google it at all, Parker. That's a good call though. I am just curious because I could make them and I haven't yet. So there's a lot of things in the game that I haven't yet experienced, but I don't mind asking if I've got the resource available to it, but I'm with you. It's not, that might not yet be quite required. I don't want this to just be ugly right in the middle, but I think maybe just for now, since you can move things. It needs to be a little bit up so that we can get a conveyor belt down and in here. Can we just like, yeah, like a little slide? That's so ugly. All right, let's boosh. 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 There we go. We'll let those guys pile up a little bit. Can we... How much of that goes? Oh, all of it? Eh, alright, good. Good enough. Too many there. I'm gonna actually put a bunch of them into this. I wouldn't mind some more tickets. They do an okay job of getting me tickets. And I can pick up the ones on the ground. And I have a boat ton of them. 3. There. So this should make it so that I can put my boxes back. Is that in the right spot? And we need you to go the other way. Ultra Doom Turtle, welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Get in there. And we'll pick up the 4 of you. Hi, welcome to the chat. No 4 of those. And then we need to put. There we go. Conveyor this goodness. How are you today? That is a kick-ass username. Ultra Doom Turtle's freaking awesome. That's well done. I enjoy I used to play Blizzard games and MMOs and stuff, and I really liked seeing people's usernames. So like you'd be waiting around for a battleground or a raid, and you'd be missing 3 people, so you get an opportunity to really look at people's usernames. And when I signed on with Twitch, I was like, oh, I get that back. This is fantastic. We got some great people. Welcome in. Yeah, today we are ruining the beautiful organization I once had. Is really what we're doing. I discovered that we needed, all of my frames, my modular frames, are being produced and shipped all the way down there. My rotors are being produced at this end. So, I mean, clearly you can see the conundrum we're in. Also, all of my reinforceds are being used in this machine now, so I'm not storing them anywhere. And I'm like, can I sleep tonight knowing that's what's happening in my factory? So we're also taking my Quicksilver and slamming it together with my my copper sheeting, but this guy's in my way. I don't like moving power in this game for some reason. Even though there's nothing wrong with moving power. Moving power is fine, everything's great. I still just kind of go every time I have to move power. And I wanted to put a power pole right in here. Can we do it? We cannot do it. And that one way down there gets it. Okay. There. That should be okay. Let me just bring this guy all the way around the corner. So like, there, just for now. New to Satisfactory. I picked this up, a friend of mine. There's a gentleman in the chat named Gilded Birch, as well as another friend who's not here at the moment named Adaris. They have, I didn't realize there was wilderness in their game. Their game is so built. It's absolutely a dream. It's amazing looking. So watching them stream for a little tiny bit, and I found out stuff like that when you disassemble things, you get all of your stuff back. Found out that there's, you know, quick ways to move around. I was like, I'm sold. Oh, that the conveyor belts move you. So pretty much, I got a bit of a nice working tour of the game and what its awesomeness is. You? To here. You don't go straight across to anybody else, do you? Okay. And that's going to cause a lot of problems for people. Hold on, hold on. Thank you, thank you. Okay, good stuff. Did anybody die doing that? Yeah, they did. Good times. So yeah, I really enjoy games that has that has a decent amount of organization. And like I'm talking, if I'm playing Final Fantasy and the inventory management is good. Oh, for example, Bioshock. You pick up things, but at no point can you look in your bag. When you arrive at a machine for crafting, you can just craft the things you can craft. At no point are you told you need to sell this stuff. At no point are you told you have too much of it. They're just like, yeah, you have things. Do you want to make things? And that was just so easy and simple, and I love it. So this game, so easy and simple, and I love it. Grab a boatload of hard drives. I thought of that. Where's the only one I've found so far? I'm with you. I want to do a lot more exploring, but I'm stuck. The first one that I found, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Maybe to here? Janky AF. It's gonna bug me, but for now, I built this backwards. Wait, did I? Oh, I'm building that's not the one. That's not the one. Edge, what are you doing? We're not adding coal, jeebus. There, now we'll maybe do some better sight lining. Just for, you know, so I can sleep at night. You can look at all the locations on the on the interactive map. That'd be cheating. I probably should still do it, but for now, just loving the exploration of it all. Do you have power? Oh, and is this gonna be enough? Do we have enough power to continue this? We're pushing it. I think everybody currently has power, but I'm not 100%. Helps you plan out how you want to build your bases. Nice. So yeah, at the moment, this has just been a hilariously organic experience. Like I've got 2 remote stations. I've got the coal station out there, and then Caterium out that way. Copper up on the hill. I've got a water station. I don't yet have coal power. I haven't started doing that. My coal gets piped way up there and then gets run down into the steel mill. I think eventually I'll throw a coal station over here and I'll have a truck that drives the coal between those two. Maybe. Maybe. Not 100% sure. And I've moved this and my hub like 6 times. I'm sure that gets to be a big thing. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be doing something. What are you doing? So you are making AI limiters? Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. Can I make boxes? Little boxes on the hillside. And I guess we'll put them like here when I can afford them. Done. Chai number 2 time, right? Wow, did I really down that in 22? Must have been thirsty. I guess we'll leave a little bit of space between here. I want to build this one backwards already. I usually eventually choose to go backwards with them. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, thanks very much, Ultra Dude. I do my best to run a nice chill stream. I stream at 10 p.m. Eastern, 5 days a week. We've been doing this for about a year. And I do my best to just try not to be too loud, too hype, but at the same time, we play games like Far Cry, and wow, do you get into some weird-ass situations. So, you know. And I've been called wholesome. I'm unsure if I should take offense. Okay, so... And then you're gonna come out there and go into there. No? No? Okay, we maybe start here. Can you... That's gonna be way out, isn't it? You can't do. You can't do. I could... I think I did this... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Stop pushing that button. I did one like this at one point. Like that, maybe? And then there. And then, so you go across to here. Right. And then that way you can connect another one of these on this side. And go like that. And now when it fills up, it'll fill up on the bottom instead. I think. Are you doing the thing? No power. But you have... Oh, did we overload it? We overloaded it, guys. We overloaded it. We overloaded it. There was supposed to be room in here for one of these. Did I leave room in here? I did not. We'll just put one in. Shh. Definitely gets chilly in here. In fact, I'm ice cold. There's like a vanilla ice thing going on in here right now, isn't there? Oh, and where's biomass? Biomass. You over here. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. And pull. 210, 210. That's awesome. Is everybody on the grid? Is this guy on the grid? Yeah, we should maybe, because he powers all of this. If we stack this guy in the grid too. then I think we'll get some good stuff done. Where can you plug in? Somebody has room for us? I thought I saw snapping happening. No? There we are. There. Well, hopefully this, like, adds it all together. Oh, Vanilla Ice has some good, like, I think that in his time, he was trying to be extra marketable in a couple of ways, but so was a lot of people, and he got caught up in it. Oh, what was he on? Was he a judge on a show, or anyway, he turned out to be pretty decent. He was quite awesome. He comes to my hometown. He performs in my hometown every once in a while. It's kind of amazing. We get some weird talent here and it's fun. I think we're producing stuff. I want to see one. You coming? You doing stuff? Guys, an AI limiter is about to come out the pipe. Oh, when he was in a metal band? When I was at in a record store. Dudes, look at this. Our first Blade servers. His house flipping show was honestly super cool. It might have been something like that. It might have been something like that. When he got together with Korn, to get with kind of like their style, we used to play that record, and it has a recut of Ice Ice Baby, and we would play the song and we would say, until we get to the chorus, you have until we get to the chorus to tell us who the artist is singing, and if you get it right, I will buy you this album. Nobody ever got it right, because it sounds like Korn, but it's friggin' Ice Ice Baby. And if you don't know that version, look it up, because it's actually quite hilarious. It's super industrial metal. Well done. But that was a weird album. But like, yeah, he's had quite the career. And see, now it's janky to get to my stuff. This needs to be corrected. I don't know how. I think, honestly, what we need to do is pick up the entire truck station, and it needs to go, like, on the hill. Right? Like, if we blast all of this up and fill it with, like, the same way that we've got this going on up there. And then that way, we drop the quick wire down via one of these guys. It gets dropped down, and then it produces along here. So, sorry, hub, but you get moved again. If we need to, we can always just fire up these guys, too, for more power. I kind of forget that I don't use those anymore. Anyway, this is just to get the production going. For a while there, my first rotors were on an assembler that didn't even have any feeds to it. I would just come up and I would drop them in there. And Ninja Rap, okay, so Ninja Rap used to get requested on the channel back before all of this DMC anus. Yeah. Yeah. And your hub gets abused. It's moved more than anything. I don't even keep anything in the storage box for it anymore. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, I don't even, like, I haven't even been here since I moved it last. Except when Birch was like, yo, what's your milestones? So I could probably do the do. Yeah, we could get this one. Minor MK2. Also, I have a boatload of motors, 21 to be exact, because I found them. What do I use for power? You have 6 coal generators and it's causing a water problem. I've not yet done coal power at all. I literally am, wait, where is it? It's on the other side here. I am a biomass nut. I have, so I'll show you my I kind of refer to it as my power plant. But up here on the hill, this right here. So in here goes either wood or leaves, but not both. They go in here as either wood or leaves, but not both. And then they go travel around and get turned to biomass, turned into solid biofuel, which get piped into here. Each generator uses 45 water per minute at 100%, so calculate from that. So, if you're looking for the maths on it, Gilded is probably going to be able to help out. But I literally just, I rock, like I take my, my saw out to the woods about every other day, and I just cut down till I can't see straight. I find it cathartic. MK1 pipes hold 300 meters per second. Yeah, these guys. I've got the water sitting here ready for coal power. Gildan and I were talking about this in the very beginning. I want to put maybe a coal generator up here, but all of my coal is currently shunted here. So I might throw water over there, coal power wires out, you know, all that sort of nonsense. But for now, all of this is powered off of my deforesting. My hardcore deforesting. So we could be looking at what some of the other milestones get us, to be honest. I didn't realize how close I was to some of these. Like hypertubes? Yes. I wouldn't mind that. I don't yet make these though. They are in here, so there's an order. And I don't even use MK2 conveyor belts, so I'm not too concerned. Whoa, tall storage. That's okay. Good wisdom, definitely learned all the hard way. MK2 pipes are on my Christmas list this year. I love that. Just build a pipeline the size of Jupiter, and that's gotta be what works for now. That's just it. Don't worry about pretty. Go with functional. So I can buy this one, but I don't need industrial storage yet. I'm working on it, but I don't mind stacking my current containers. So also need water pumps if you're going uphill. Yeah, my water is only going a little bit uphill. If I'm gonna pipe it any further than that, then yeah. Like if we're talking Minecraft blocks, it goes up like 10. It's not a lot. But I need to maybe work on my rotor production. These steel pipes I probably already have. This baby is pumping. Yeah. Select. Let's select this one. Oh, also, Parker, if you don't do this... Hold on a sec. Oh, I can't... Can I unselect a milestone? No, I guess not. It doesn't really matter. If this is what I do when I'm going out to build. You need to bring a biomass burner. You need to bring a couple of conveyor belts. You need to bring a couple of conveyor poles. 2 storage containers, a miner, and then you literally, yeah, you just go ahead and you grab up all the friggin' things. And then when one of them, because Jeeba's the trucks, it just says, yeah, just bring your beacons. Just go to the place where you get beacons. Like, I don't have a place where I get beacons. So, like that, you get your shopping list and you just bring that with you, and it's just the best. It's the best. The best. So over here, oh, zippy. Over here. No, next one. Oh. These guys is full? These guys are full already. Stacked with steel. I need 200. Can you spare them? That's okay. I wasn't sure steel was going to be that profitable, but like, that's pretty okay. Like, these guys have been going for a while. They're still not that big. Top chest isn't connected, no. You can see why though, right? I can't reach it. Wait. Like, I guess, yeah, okay. Also, yesterday these weren't. It wasn't a big deal. Oh, yeah, we'll just spit those right out there. That's where they go. Shh, it's okay, that's just where they go. Jeebus. That's just where they go, don't worry. There we go. Get up. But yeah, I have a hard enough time. You have to get right here to be able to reach this one. And so now I have to go like this if I wanna look in the box. Which is okay. It's alright. Like once they're full, you can reach them on the bottom one, but right now. I'm going to ignore that, and it'll probably fill up. Oh, hold on. We're going into the hub. In a fun way. Drop off. Oh, did I not? Did I? Okay, good. We'll drop off a bunch of these. I don't think I have the rotors available anyway. The rotors need to be used for these regardless. Not these guys. We're the ones. This one. This one? Rotors, why are you taking so long? Is it even making rotors? It's probably not even making rotors. Because it's out of screws. Yeah, there we go. It gets one rotor. Alright. So 200. But we'll take a bunch of them. I don't know how many I can stuff in the box, but... There. Let's get those guys made. Fast track that anyway. Thanks, Kai. Thanks, man. If we go up, hold on. Over this way. How many people can we play in multiplayer, by the way? I think it'd be alright if we could get a whole bunch of us together. So this totally gets my vertigo and my heights issue. But there's the water station, and there's the copper station, and we can't see, but Caterium is out there, and coal is out there. And that's the little place. 4, I think? Nice, nice, nice. So, like, that's pretty decent. You could be part of a couple of factories. A couple of group places. So you can already see from up here, because the platforms create a nice little grid, that there's a couple of ways that I'd be able to move a handful of things to make it look a little bit nicer. But otherwise, not too bad. This is not terrible. Not to mention, you start to get upgrade items anyway. So, once you get the MK2, the Mark II miner, you really want to use that. You want to put that into play, but then that's when you need to upgrade your everything else. So there's less panic in, oh, I have to move my stuff. It's like, well, I'll have to move it anyway. Like, as it stands, these boxes are perfectly rectangular, but the double size are actually double tall. So once you replace a bunch of those, right? Also, I really want developers to start using a ladder system where you hit a button. At no point am I going to be like, I'm going to use this ladder, but I might want to just yeet myself into the distance. And so this ladder always freaks me out to use because it technically doesn't connect with anything. See? And so it's like, yeah, I'm going to back over this ladder, but I think I might be cool to yeet myself off the ledge instead. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jeebus. I hate that when you're in the fast food line and they're like, do you want to pay with debit? And you're like, sure, but then you punch them because you know, get your buttons mixed up. Anyway, welcome to the farm. Also, these guys are now all connected so that they all enjoy power. They all share power. It sucks because if 1, 2 go down, the whole plant just has a heart attack. They can't all work off of this. I used to have my power very separated. Like this guy only did the limestone. But then I needed somebody to shunt the power to this maker. And I found that it was losing its power all the time, which sucked. So I had to give it some better power, more reliable power, and it's been a thing. So far, I'm plenty impressed with this game. So far, I think I really like it. And I feel like that you're gonna play it to a point that you'll be waiting on the updates, events, things like that. And I'm cool with that. I really like the idea of. Look at that, 55 of these limiters already. This is pretty sweet. Oh, and I had the rotors available. And I do currently have. Yeah, okay. Let's just take these guys. And I do have the concrete on me. Woo! Seriously, I want to just Tony Hawk all over this place. There. There. Guys, Christmas pod. Boosh.
Milestone reached. Improved miner included to double extraction rates and improve efficiency of new pipelines.
Nice.
A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting.
Nice.
An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Potters. Nice. Nice. Quartz is something I've not been able to find a great deal of. I haven't spent a lot of time on quartz. Oh, Gilded, were you here for the I don't know if you heard. Are power shards permanent connection, or do they burn out? Do you have to continue to make these? Did they have a limit once you add them to a machine? I noticed that you can add like 3 onto a machine. But like if I add a power shard here, is this machine now always at 150? I am curious. I will make boat tons of those things if I can. Permanent? Am I seeing that right? I want to know more. Because I think I can make a ton of those things. You can take them in and out as you wish. The sex puns never stop, people. This is grand. Okay, that's kind of lit. That's kind of lit. Yeah. Because I've got a couple of places I wouldn't mind upping the production of, but like I said, Copperville, don't need it. Copperville has been unneeded and fairly stacked for like a long time. Like, we don't even make cable anymore. Overclocking machines also uses more power, so beware. That's what I was thinking, is maybe we're already kind of breaching. Are we close to a power node? I can't just see one from up here. But like we're really close to. I'm just trying not to fall. Oh, hey, that's not bad. This can spike, so I wouldn't mind doing it to like 1 or 2 though, because the I would up the production of the machine that makes screws. The boom. This guy. And so it would up the, like it's 4 megawatts now. What? That, even if it doubled it just for 50% more production. I'll think I'm gonna try it and see what it does. And if you say it's right though, I can just swap them about. That's also dope. Where are my box? Yeah. Do we make them not here? We make them at the tubular place? Craft bench. I should just have a craft bench up there. Let's just throw 1 into that screw maker. Because if there's something everybody likes, it's faster screws. There we go. Cool. Well, it didn't tell me this part up or anything, but maybe. Hey, Drax, what is happening? How's it going? We're here to increase our screws. Press F for slugs. They're fine. You need to drag the bar or type the new number in. Wait, what? What do I need to do? Drag the bar? Oh! Oh. 7.7. So it's not quite double. In clock speed. That's amazing. Shard only unlocks the bar. Can you imagine if you weren't here? I'm like, check out all my shards. Look at them. And you're like, dude, wait. Don't tell him. Trax, you are singing my theme song. Dead tired but alive indeed. But otherwise, yeah, not bad. Yes, get those screws in there. Oh, done and done. Nothing like lots of screws. We want tons of rotors. Fill up. Fill up, buddy. Just fill up. Also, where are we at for power? Okay, let's get some power going. Sort, and then all of you. Thank you. This is literally how I power my everything. Everyone loves a log. I wanted to have these things back to back. Like quadrants of power. And very much considered it. You're gonna love a log. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. I grew up on Ren and Stimpy. We're not yet using those guys way out there. Hold on. Up, over, through. Yeah, I actually had the Ren and Stimpy album. Their CD. Kind of like The Simpsons. Way back then, everybody had to have all the media. There wasn't Instagram, right? So, you know, there was no TikTok. You had to have Bart Simpson Does the Blues and all that kind of nonsense. Maximum power. You have the Ren and Stimpy's SNES game? Are you kidding me? You could eat an olive loaf. They were amazing. And, they were very censored. I got a chance to see like uncensored Ren and Stimpy. Oh, and you can tell it wasn't like they made new Ren and Stimpy and decided to make it extra vulgar. It's kind of like Beavis and Butthead actually had some pretty risque stuff, but it wasn't made for the MTV show. So all of the parts where they cut to a music video instead for Beavis and Butthead is because they needed filler. But they did a lot of weird stuff too. You could get them on DVD and you could get them in Europe. A friend of mine was visiting and it was just on their cable. But they did a lot of weird stuff with shows back then. The factory is going, guys. It's doing stuff. What's our next? Is our thinger back? It is. Voltron has returned. We can check out new things from our not Pornhub, just the hub. It's just the hub. We need to make wafers, tubes, and shiny tubes. Oh, and then we can do hyper. So, Parker, you are already hyper tubing? You already just getting to shoot and go? You're using yeet transport? Is that a thing? That's amazing. That's amazing. Hypertubing is the jam. One of the things I saw that Ataris and Gilded were working on is just going up and down. But then Gilded was working on one that Jay hooked and then shot you clean out, and they were trying to figure out. Yeah, it's the cat jam. It's totally the cat jam. trying to figure out where you land so you could put a catch chute and keep going, right? There's your 2-hour power conundrum. Okay, I'm not yet gonna be as gung or ho at getting me the yeet tubes. We won't be super concerned. I have the yeet jammies, so I feel like I'm okay wearing the yeet jammies. Right? Like, look at these things. I think I'm doing okay in these. I need tubes. Tubes. E. Tubes. And then we'll get wafers made in a minute. That I think is made down here, but I can't remember. There we go. Come down here to the other hub. What does... You're a smelter. What does it take to make... Oh, they're a comboed item, are they? That's how I do everything, is I take a look at the machine and I'm like, what do you make? No, fabric. This guy. Ah, finally a use for my concrete. Well, my limestone is all the way up here. But my coal steel production is down here. So I think I actually wouldn't mind looking. I feel like there might be some limestone. So we maybe put a new limestoner out here. Is it that makes sense? I should just be getting a minestoner. Yesterday, an Indiana Jones game was announced. Today, an open world Star Wars. And tomorrow, I better see a roguelite featuring Darth Maul in the style of Hades. Holy crap! Dude, yes. Yes. That would be okay. Yeah, and the Indiana Jones game is by a reputable company, is it? I'd heard. Somebody had posted a posit, if you will. What game companies would you like to see do what? Based on, like, their past successes and shizen, you know. That might be an okay place for a miner. Oh, I don't have enough anything for this. Hold on. Also, is the music a little too serene for us? We can always throw on some Pretzel Rocks if we wanted. I've been enjoying it, but, you know. Slide jumping is the best feature in this game. Yeah, that's just kind of amazing. We were actually discussing, we were thinking that the hotbar at the bottom and the ability to come on in here and just change it to whatever you want by, like, pushing the button that you want it to be was kind of okay. That was alright. The hotbar is also a star feature of this game. I'm also going to say the idea that you get all your stuff back. What I'm doing, I call this gridding. But what I want is for this to match all the way down here. What are you encroaching on? Oh, there? Okay. Right? So I technically don't need any of these. I just need it to match the math of the main base so that one day I can connect them. But now this one is tuned. It's keyed up. So if I want, I can make a little foundation around here. And, does anybody else notice how janky this thing is now? So, now we go back in. We grab miner, MK1, and we line that fucker right on up. And now she's solid. You can place them on top of foundations, but for my own aesthetic, I actually like it being like this is, it's the way I've done a lot of my in-house little minor operations. I don't know, there's something about the way that it's organically, like that you can see that it's there. And then you run the conveyor belt up it and all that. And see? It's even gonna fit nicely in. This made you miss Titanfall, low-key. Titanfall's coming up on stream soon. What are you doing not going on on the right spot there? Get in there, get in there, get in there. There we go. All right, well, now we've got another one there. Yeah, I've got Titanfall, the Titanfall 2. Is it Titanfall 2 that's known for its really good story and stuff like that? So it's been recommended by a handful of people. 2 has the campaign, yes. So it's been recommended by a handful of people. So I picked it up on a good sale. Possibly gonna throw it down after Far Cry 5 because we were technically gonna do the 3 BioShocks, the 3 Far Cries. And then after that, pick a handful of other good story games that we could throw down. Titanfall 2. I actually wanted to do the Dying Light campaign, solo it, but I think it's decently long and gets challenging by the end of it because it is partly meant for co-op. But I've got a handful of games that I wouldn't mind lighting up, throwing down on stream. In the wish list is Horizon Zero Dawn, but then they announced Mass Effect. So I don't know, guys. We got all kinds of nonsense. All right, where's our best power supply? Stop fucking drilling, yo. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna shunt this nonsense over here so that it can get combined with, is it these guys? You haven't played Mass Effect considering picking up the remasters? I think actually that's really smart for companies when they're announcing a sequel, especially a sequel to a game series that's old but awesome. I think it's really, really good. Like when Far Cry 6 comes out, it's not like Far Cry isn't already on sale 75% off. Like it's on sale now. The entire series is 75% off, I think. It's ridiculous. Steam puts it on sale every 3 weeks. But like when Far Cry 6 comes out, they're gonna drop the base game sales, the base game prices, and then they're just gonna be like permanently 50% off. Like when companies do stuff like that, it's really cool. It's nice. Helps those of us that didn't play it back in the day get the hype on. All right, so we need an assemblator right about maybe here. I can't picture where it needs to go. But it's probably not there. I need to take from this very top box, and it needs to come out and around to here and go into there. That's not too bad. And then I guess it just comes out here. We'll have to move this guy. Yeah, it's ugly, but it'll work for now. We need to get these guys built. Don't know if it'll be your jam or not, but it'll look pretty, hopefully. That's just it. Like, it's gonna be probably a decent story. You might like it for how nice, how well made it is. I think it'll look boss on your setup, though. I gotta say, man, the fact that you've got a studio, you've got your own dedicated space, even if it's not like an enclosed, soundproof room where you know has a lock on the door, man cave style goodness, But just the fact that you've got something that is that level is pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I am absolutely jealous. Line you up here. And then how do I know when it's lined up properly at the top? No? You don't just go in there? I guess we're too far back. Hold on. It took a lot of work indeed. You should be proud of that goodness. That is phenomenal, dude. And I know you're gonna do great things with it. Like, it's gonna be an awesome space for you. How do you know when you're lined up? It kind of looks like that one, and that looks a little too tall. Am I doing this guy backwards? I think I might be doing this guy backwards. Oh, it is. It is. Hold on. But I can't put him up here at the top. Because, like, I need... Whoa, that's... I should not be driving when I'm this drunk. What am I doing? You, straight out, just to here. Okay. Like, that's gonna connect there. Ah, okay. But now that's... I think that's a little too far out. Does that connect to it, though? Does that connect to it? Hold on, it doesn't look like it connects to it. Like, it knew what I was doing, but it still didn't work. There we go. Now I've done the thing. Half the reason that I'm so stupid proud and at the same time boatloads of jealous is like I share my creative space with a gigantic apartment. Like, look at how long that goes. The light from this end of the studio does not reach the other end of the apartment, but it's one big ass room. So my 2 days off after tonight is gonna be I'm currently using an audio suppressor for the fan that's not currently running, so that needs to change. I just fixed my brightness today so that you guys can see that I have a nose. It's so bright that like my features were disappearing. But like I can't tool and tune too much, so whenever I hear of a creator, especially somebody who puts out such great work anyway, gets a space, oh, it is so good. Cause like that just adds to the help. That just means that you've got a good place. You can do it. And that really did need to be slightly in. Can we put, hold on. Yeah, let's get in foundations. If I, can I, will that go? No, we'll have to go like this. Not that one. Nobody wanted it over there. That's not too bad. And then if we go in and get a mini ramp, right? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Gaming setup used to be in the bedroom with Claire. Ah, so you have to be very quiet when she went to sleep or not play at night. So yeah, having this room on the other side of the house has been great. Oh, amazing. You can't really see it maybe too well, but that black door is actually a sheet so that the light from all of these lights and my sound doesn't really go in there. That's where my boy and my wife are sleeping, and there's a white noise machine in there, but we've recently been turning it down, so I already have to be a little bit quieter than, like, I used to be able to shout, and that was kind of cool, but, you know, maybe I don't always have to do that. Yeah, like, I think all of us are working our way up there, and it's really cool to have, like, your own creative spot, your own space, like, the place that you get to do the thing, and that's kind of great. Also, hats off to Claire for putting up with it, right? But no, that's lit. That's lit, dude. Cool, I can't afford that. Let's go get some sheet. I think it's really far away, too. And yeet. Yeet. Yeet for the sheet. Sometimes wearing the bouncy PJs, you go a little far. Partner in crime lets you get away with more than... I'm floored with, like, streaming doesn't cause a major disruption, but I get little sleep. Thankfully, I don't require it, but I get little sleep. And I'm very surprised. Clarington is all the time supportive. Like, it helps that we've got a really awesome community and that she can see that we're all, like, you know, really fun and cool, dynamic, awesome people. Oh, and another bit slap. Kai, you spoil. Unbelievable. That's all I got. Hey, man. Thank you for shopping at Edgemart. Oh, where did that go? Seriously, where did I just put? Is it inside this one? No. I don't know. It made the animation of it, so we're gonna find a piece of foundation just somewhere. Yeah, our community is tight. Our community is awesome people, man. Like we've got the good folk. I'm also really excited for next week's Among Us with proximity chat. I think that's going to be just awesome. Ah, wafers. Let's make them. You got power? I think you do. No. So you needed to be connected to... Do we have a big power? We don't. Alright. Yeet. Is anybody else? Who else is missing power? Should be a few. There was 4. Ah, this guy. Prox chat Among Us is going to be insane. I've only seen a little bit of Prox chat. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. Working on the server stuff Friday. Testing this week, potentially. Yes, dude. That is awesome. I'm loving your ID stuff. I think it's really cool. I will have to drink a beer for the first time in 5 months for that. Yeah. It's gonna be a lit night, guys. Lots of fun. I think everything is powered and working. This doesn't light up when we shine it over anybody. Cool stuff. Drunk Among Us with the homes. All the homies. All the best. Yeah, that'll be nice. Can we That's fine to get rid of, right? There's no machines back here that was connected to. Because we need to... Yeah, good stuff. We need to put a box on the end of this for when eventually the concrete makes it here. Oh, it needs to be concrete, not limestone. Derp. Alright, hold on. Oh, shh, nothing. Stop. Don't even look. I read that right. I'm fine. How far back do we have to go? Aw, man. Oh, factory is large. My factory got big, yeah. It's not bad. Shoot, do we really have to have it off like that? And how far back can it be off? Whoa! Whoa! Let's just get right in there. I suppose we could move all of this over one. If I really wanted this to line up. So you need to be concrete. Done. And powered. And then you will now get concrete. And you will also pass down concrete. Good stuff. Because I don't want to carry that nonsense. Bet it's hard for you, Tricks. Oh, dude. I was waiting for that comeback. Yeah, my place got... Let me see if I can get up to the tower. I say, let me see if I can, because this thing freaks me out, but... I wanna build a ladder that goes up to the top of the Space Needle. But if we climb all the way up my tower... Or put a tower on your tower? Bro, I heard you like towers. So, ignoring the fact that that thing's massive. That's the second limestone farm with the copper, and they crisscross. Don't cross the streams. Verticality. So iron is below us deep. That's the second, that's the first iron driller. This is all coal. This is delivered by truck. Coal is out that way about 2 kilometers. There's an auto truck that drives, comes all the way down here, drops off coal, and then goes back. I bet you coal is currently not powered. Likely that's the case. So the coal turns to steel. Steel gets made into, well, eventually wafers. That's kind of dope. We gotta put a little thingy on there. The rest of the iron goes out this way for rotors eventually. The rotors get combined with... Where are they? The rotors come down here? Yeah. They get combined into smart plating. This is all copper. All of this is copper. Copper gets split into the 3 things. So what do we got? That's sheet, cable, wire. The sheet gets shunted over into... Make many pennies. Ooh, it's best. We make sheets of pennies, you know? It's just like sheets of baseball cards or sheets of dollar bills. You just gotta punch out your own pennies, right? No big deal. Don't worry about the shims. Throw that nonsense away. They get put together for... What do they make? Quick wire, and that together makes... Oh, AI limiters. Yar. Oh, and then that's the truck facility for the Caterium for making the quick wire. And then the hub with Voltron's head on the top. Water I still don't even use yet. I hear you guys have coal power. You guys are up if you're using coal power. Oh, hey, and Wally 2 is on his way back. That's kind of lit. Oh, and then this guy's good. That's Wally 1. I guess he's fine. That's not bad. That's not bad. And now we play Yeet or Ladder. Last time we figured out just how to turn on the truck. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, the truck stop was my favorite sort of unique. I've played games that have, you know, various forms of automation in your stuff. Let's play the game. Yeet or ladder, everybody. Yeet. No, we did ladder. Didn't know it had to be plugged in. Yeah, it has to be plugged in, and if you provide it with coal, then it provides your truck with coal, but I think that's all that uses the coal part of it for. I'm not sure if it's actually power or not. But now that, oh, hi. Now that I've got both of those stations on the go, I think trucks are my favorite, like, next level new thing. So this one, because he technically has no coal on his own, this box, I have to seed myself. I just have to fill that up so that this guy fills up the Caterium station. How often does it get updated? I'm not sure, but I know that you're one to follow kind of like news of what companies do. This is one of those companies that they're very transparent about stuff. That they, and I've barely looked, but they definitely will post updatey things. They've got, because like right now, they're up to tier 7, I think. But they've got planned, up to 9 is in testing, and they've got ideas for beyond. So stuff like that I think is pretty cool. I feel like new big update is coming around next month. Yeah, I feel like that this is the kind of game that you can just, because it's simple, right? It's an easy game. It just takes time. There's no, like, you're not worried about like a skill hike or anything crazy like that. So literally you can play to a wall, and then when the update comes out, I feel like you can just jump right back in. Have they given a roadmap of when they will hit full release? I don't know. I feel like, though, from just the small bits of information that I've seen, they clearly have an idea, but it's always really tough to put your ideas out there. Yeah, no date for release. That's probably a good idea. Blizzard gets in trouble all the time for being transparent about things, because then if they can't make it happen, people get mad. But then people also get mad if they don't say stuff. So, like, it's best if you can just kind of keep your secrets. But from everything that I had heard, they seem like they're on par with, like, what is it, Below Worlds or whatever, the people that make Subnautica, where they don't really want to say exact things, but they want to give you ideas that, like, good things brewing, you know, and they give good ideas, stuff like their Christmas event looked awesome. I didn't really participate in it. I've not even opened a box. But it's, I think that if you got a game that's this tight, I haven't experienced very many glitches, but you've also got cosmetic nonsense going on in it, that's fine by me. That's just perfect. I'm going to throw them under the bus, but when you got games like Pokemon Go, where the game is buggy and the community has hundreds of ideas that they just won't implement, and yet they'll still throw events out like it's candy, that was hard pill to swallow, right? That's when I'm not really sure about your game anymore. But this game, to me, is all functional. It's all functionality. R.I.P. Pokemon Go, indeed. Look for Coffee Stains Studio YouTube. They post updates there often about what's going on, what's going to happen. That's awesome. Birch, that's awesome. That's really cool. You probably can post links. If you happen to have one, throw it down. If not, I'll take a look later. But, like, dude, that's cool. That's cool. I've been in a couple of Discords of companies that are worth it, companies that actually put out information of what they're doing. They're communicative, and it's so cool. The Subnautica comparison, right? Like, to me, both games have very immersive, very alien worlds that do things in their own groove, but super tight. Super tight. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Thanks so much, Gilded. That is awesome. Child of Factorio and Subnautica. That is just it. That is just it. And like with the weird giant testicle creatures, right? There's usually one at the back. You know, like that's right out of Subnautica Leviathan territory. I built a bridge, the one that goes to Caterium Station, and one of those giant beastie things just used it right away. This game is so cute. This game is so cute. So yeah, like, I love that I filled this area out. This was completely void when we started today, all of this. So I've got 2 new 3 new products on the go. So my limiters are going into here. 173. Parkour my way across. We're getting lots of these guys now. That is awesome. We need lots more for the smart plating, but that's okay. That's okay. Smart plating was also added to the list. I kind of actually even forgot about that. That was the first one we did. And we need 500 Jeebas. That's gonna take a long time. I should put a jabber sticky in a couple of these things. Yeah, because we're low capacity wise. But we gotta put a box out here. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh! Somewhere along the line, the power company didn't do his job. Where do we connect? All the way to here? It's ugly, but... I can't even make a new one! What do I need? I'm missing concrete? That's funny. That's funny. Is there any in here? There's not. I've got 1. I need like 5. 3, something like that. Damn. Alright. Oh man, can you imagine Warframe plus... No, zip, zip, zoom. I need to get to my limestone, damn it. Fine, that's enough. It's funny when you get stuck trying to get through an area. Okay, to here. To there. And that guy's now good? Okay. I can't believe that. Alright, well we've got a ton of concrete on us now. We might as well spike this and get it going again. Missing concrete is rough, and like, it's so far away. Alright, well, no rush on building the storage boxes, right? Jeez. Try to do that. I was gonna, oh yeah, I want to do these the upside down build. Hold on. Where are we going? You go here? Here. Yeah, this way. And then that way. Did I still do that wrong? I did, didn't I? I'm really bad at the directionals of this game. Yeah, you need to be turquoise in. There we go. There, that's better. Oh, and I still need more concrete. Always with the needing of concrete. No, you. Right. Connect now? No, okay. All this for the convenience of being able to hit the bottom box. Oh, no, this way. No, this way. Stop that. I'm misclicking like crazy now. Boom. And then... beams. Alright, TV and wife time for me. Trex, thank you for showing off your battle station. That is brilliant. Honestly, get a tripod, hook up your phone on top of a set top of something so that it, you know, and take a really good high def photo and upload it to battle stations on Reddit. It's gorgeous, dude. Enjoy TV time, enjoy Claire time, and have a great night, dude. Thanks for coming in. Giving us all yours. I'll get that free karma, right? How do you not? That's lit. Okay, let's go make a bunch more slugs. And we're gonna power up our stuff. Just the things that need it. Oh yeah, it's not here, it's even made. Do I have them on me? I don't. Okay, let's bring those. I should have a bench out there because I just keep using this bench. I put them away, didn't I? I had them with me and I put them away. Rip. The parkouring around everywhere is just too funny. Who else gets to go in this box? Do we have... I don't know where I'm keeping the presents. I thought I had more than 210 of them, though. I've opened up a lot. And do you have any of these weird things? These whips? Parkouring really makes the game for you. Like, it's nice. Getting to just jump in between all the things. What does it take to make base? Ah, yeah, we can totally do it. Once we get concrete, jeez. Hubris. Look at me saying I can do stuff. Not to mention, it is almost end of stream. So yeah, it looks to me like work in progress isn't for us. It's literally their work in progress. That was sort of my interpretation of it. It's just like, yeah, don't worry about that for now. It's something that's coming. Oh, cool. That guy. Dude, yeah. Craft bench? Which way does it go? Oh, probably this way. Yeah, that way it matches the stuff. And now we can make 8 power shards. I don't know if I want to make 8. Let's make 3 and go power up some stuff. So yeah, I have a feeling that when the work in progress is done, they'll even change the titling. So okay, we're finally up on screws. Literally every time I come here, this is sitting at like 8 or 13 or something, and it seemed to just take forever to come through. And it might have just been my timing coming through, but we've powered up the screw maker, and so with any luck. The power situation is solved. Dude. Grats. All kinds of grats. If we power up the iron plate maker. Let's do that. I'd like to thank the Academy. Yeah, dude, that's lit. That's perfect. That's really cool. I really do hope that starts to produce oh, the gap is a titch smaller. I really do hope that starts to just kind of outproduce. I almost want to stuff 2 in there. I don't know who else is lagging us behind anything. That's rotor assembly, and then rotor assembly goes around to there. What's it dependent on? Right, reinforced iron plates. Not bad, not bad. To be honest, it made these out here really fast. So, are we filling up over here yet? What is happening here? So does one still make it down the other side, or are they all going out here? I'm curious if they come out at all. Which side? I was hoping for super chill. I was really kind of, that's what I was shooting for tonight. Okay, I guess they do still make it over that side. That's not bad. We're really backed up over here, though. Wow. I guess it's starting to fill up this box, though. That's not bad. These take a while. 30 seconds each? Wow. Do we power up this guy because he makes the iron plates? The reinforced iron plates? We really need these guys to up their game something fierce. So I'm gonna try something experimental. 40 per minute. We're gonna try and see if we can up what these guys do and see how it happens. And I'll use that third one somewhere, but we'll see. Because we've got some stall. Wouldn't mind if that wasn't the case. Guys, thanks so much for joining me on this like crazy adventure of building up my crazy factory. I really think that it's quite the good game. It's quite the nice title. And it suits the virtual hoarding that I like of video games. It's something that when my wife and I first got together, she was a Nintendo DS fan. She had just gotten into the Nintendo DS. She always really liked the Game Boy and other handhelds. So she had just gotten into the DS, and I had been playing World of Warcraft for about a year. And so she couldn't understand, because it was just, you know, the thinking, paying a subscription to play a game that you like. And it was just nuts, you know, like that she was thinking that it was like, that's expensive. And so I would play my game, she would play her game. And I would play my game, and she would play her game. And this was great. This was a lot of fun. But we were going to EB Games, and we were buying DS games, and some of them would last maybe 6 hours. Some of them would be like, you know, an okay amount. Some of the ones, was it Ace Attorney? You know, there's a couple that have some good story to it, and whatever, they'd last like maybe 15 or 20 hours, but you're paying premium title. And we did the math out. It's $11 a month for me to enjoy World of Warcraft. So, you know, when I sold it to her on the idea that she actually has shoeboxes full of games, and I have virtual boxes full of materials, it started to look like that virtual hoarding was a really good way to go. And so since then, we've amassed pretty good collection of Steam games. We share our libraries, and we have all kinds of great stuff, and it's great, but we no longer collect as much stuff in the real world. So we collect boatloads of stuff in virtual worlds. And then they come out with Satisfactory, which just lets you create boxes that you can keep those things in and then connect the conveyor belt to the other side of those boxes and send that nonsense over there. It's just so cool. I love it. It's nice and relaxed. So I was hoping that would work out for y'all. So I'm quite glad. I'm quite glad that this was a good chill stream. I'd like to thank this little bit war that you and Kai have going on, Parker. Jeebas. You guys are nuts. Come on in here trying to top one another. Did that bring anybody closer to having an emote? Organization, the game. Well, I mean, when you can have Truck Simulator, and that's, you know, that's top. Kai might have an emote for his bits. I know Trex has an emote, and Parker's got 1 or 2 emotes. I'm always curious about that. It tells me how many people have my bits emotes, but it doesn't tell me who. I have to extrapolate that data from somewhere else. So that's kind of interesting, but I always like to see when people are like, you know, doing their bit slaps and their bit wars back and forth. I'm always like, you gonna get an emote out of that sometimes? It's like that. Yeah, see, you get that ugly mug. That's beautiful. That's awesome. It's perfect too, because it doesn't quite show the beard, right? Like it, you know, so that's not too bad. If it was beardy, then it's like, well, it's like, do I have to change my avatar on the Twitch? Nice. See, look at that. Look at that. I bet you that Kaya has actually access to that. So who do we want to jump in on? Who do we want to jump in on? We got a couple of people that are out. Wow, it's actually kind of a big night. Ooh, 60BB playing some Abzu. Wow, we got some people playing some great titles tonight. We got some Celeste out there. Deus Ex, of course. Some Ark Survival. Only true homies say hi. We got some weirdo playing Call of Duty. That's nuts. We could always jump in, find out what Alpha Getty is up to. And Arrow is loving the Hades again. That's kind of nice. Who do we think we want to jump in on? Does anybody have any ideas? Who needs a bunch of raid flags on their face and then I'm going to go to bed? I think I wouldn't mind raiding Ruse. It's been a little tiny bit. He looks like he could use some company. When he got his start on that, I think I probably have the message from somewhere, but we're just gonna jump in. We're gonna give some love to our good buddy Ruse, because Ruse is pretty hype, pretty solid individual. We're jumping in on. If you're not a fan, if you've not ever met the Ruse, it's just because you've never been there. He's good people, first-person shooter, style gamer. Often plays with viewers. It's pretty good stuff. Guys, this was a great stream. I get 2 days off. We're going to try to do some small improvements on screen. I got my brightness working. I'm not all like whitewashed out. I don't know what was happening there, but something happened there. Gilded, thanks so much for your infos tonight too. Coming in hot with the 500 hours of gameplay knowledge on Satisfactory. That's pretty cool, man. Thanks so much. So yeah, we'll come back with a handful. We'll probably be a little bit crisper on audio, stuff like that. You know. Overlays will be the same, but yeah. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you in a couple of days and out there in the lurk. Peace.